to use the infuser on the loverfella server. So let's get into it. Okay, so in today's tutorial, I will show you how to use the infuser and what it does. So the infuser can also be known as the rune place. To get to it, all you have to do is type warp infuser, and then you can get to it. So you want to click on the enchantment table, or if you have a rank, you can type /CE. Now, this will open up the infuser GUI, the rune infuser. There's different things, so there's all the different runes. You right click to buy and you left click to inspect. All these runes have different items. It's basically like an enchant, but for something that Minecraft hasn't made. So it's a custom way of making your items better. So like farming substancy, it disables the ability to farm long-grown crops, so it's really good if you're into farming. There's loads of different ones, like anti-trample, that means you can jump on crops without them breaking. There's loads of really good ones, and they are all a percentage to get. So you left click if you want to buy one, right click if you want to inspect and see which ones you need, and that's for all of them. Obviously, the most common one costs 1k XP, the second one costs 5k XP, third 20k XP, fourth 50k XP, fifth 125k XP. This will vary on your rank and all different causes. Sometimes they do a bit of a bonus deal where if you buy a couple and then you get something free. So the next thing is rune information. This basically gives you all the information about runes that you need to do. No, just read this and you will know. So all the runes have a success, a fail, and a critical fail chance. If it succeeds, it will apply on your items with no issue. If it fails, that rune will not apply on the item. If it critical fails, which is usually a small chance, it will destroy your item and you won't be able to get it back. So to stop that from happening, you buy these things called enchants. So let me quickly buy them. So I can buy two, there you go, so I bought two. So let's see what this is. So this is reinforced wings. Oh, that's a really good rune, but it's a 1% of critical fails. So if I wanted to put that on my light shirt, I want to make it 100%. So now there is no chance it will break my items. I always suggest to put the enchant on it, because if it breaks your item, let's say you had maxed out armor and you need one more rune, you break it and you're literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars down the drain immediately. So all it costs, you can buy them off AH for 10 to 15k at the minute, but it can vary, or 10k XP. What you can also do with these, if you click on the little enchantment bottle up at the top, you can change it to L-Bucks. It's 20 L-Bucks per thing. I really wouldn't recommend doing it because it's really expensive and it's a bad way of using your L-Bucks. But it's up to you. Okay, so the next thing is the rune identifier. So with the rune identifier, you get them from Treasure Hunter. So anytime you get a rune from Treasure Hunter, you can either incinerate it or you can identify it. I like to identify them because it's a bit of a gamble. So what you have to do, just click on the identifier, and you can choose experience or L-Bucks obviously, and it costs 1,700 to inspect. Obviously I've got a 35% discount because I'm a rank, but it can vary. Depending on what rune it is, depends on how much EXP it costs. I think the maximum amount of EXP it can cost is 50k, but that's the extremely rare rune, so it'll depend. So if you click on that, then you want to make sure you're happy with that, and as you can see, it just turned it into an airwalker rune. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the next little thing. It's called the incinerator, sorry. It incinerates your runes. It's pretty simple. It gives you EXP back. It's not always as much as you buy the runes for, but if you can get some runes really cheap, some good ones, then incinerate them. You make basically a bunch of money, or a bunch of EXP, and that can go to other stuff. So let's say I don't want Airwalker 1 because it's not maxed out, so it's useless. So as you can see, my EXP just went up by 500. Okay, so the next thing is the rune toggle. This will turn off and on runes. So let's say you had an auto sell and you wanted to turn it on or off, then you could do it through there. So all you have to do is whatever thing the rune is on, you click on it and you can activate it. So it's inactive, so the rune isn't working at the minute. So let's say you had an annoying rune, like kinetic trimmers, that pushes people away and you're in a grinder. Obviously you don't really want to be that person that always gets kicked out of the place for that, so you turn it off. But when you go into PvP, all you have to do is just click activate, and it's activated it back on. So now it works. So the last thing is cleansing ones. You can also buy these with L-Bucks or experience, obviously. I think they're 10 lover bucks or 5k experience. All you have to do, click on them. So now I've got that one. As you can see, I click on it and I click on whichever rune I want to take off. By the way, with enchants, it will not give you the enchant book, but with runes, it will give you the rune back at a random percentage. It could literally be 1%. So you want to be careful with them. All you have to do is click on it and it works. The great thing about runes, they're made for making money. So if you have a big grinder, as you can see, you just want to get as much experience as possible. Maybe gamble a couple of runes. They're really good for armor. They give you superpowers basically, and they make your ability to be better. And that is how to use runes on the Loverfella server. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and bye bye.